YouTube fam? Once again, it's me, Mello. As you can see, that it's Christmas Eve, and I had to go and get, a little touched up or whatever. Shout out to my beauticians, Ursula Williams and Denise Williams, my cousins. Give you all a shout out for the glams y'all did, from my braids to the eyelashes to the, laying the baby hair, styling the hair, and all that. Good shout out to you all. But today's topic is I'm gonna give you all the timeline. The timeline about my transition, the timeline about my life coming up as a gay, going from a gay male to a transgender male. That's why I want to go live today, to give you all the experience about my transition. The timeline about my transition, basically. So, from me coming out the womb of my mom to me now at the age of 29. So, please stay tuned and enjoy the video. Okay. Step one. From the age of 1 through 5, my aunt told me she already knew that I was going to like boys. I was already going to be a gay. She already knew it. She said I was twerking at the age of 3. Yes, my aunt say she'll sing a little twerk song, a little, dancing song, and I'll start twerking at the age of 3. She said she already told my mom, this child is going to be your gay child. And my mom was in denial or whatever. However that may go. Okay, from 5 to 10, I was always curious about guys, whatever. I even had a girlfriend just to cover up from my family about my sexuality. And I was to cover up from the ages from 12, 13 to 19. That was ages to cover up. But honestly, in reality, I came out when I was 21. But from the ages from 13 to 19, I had a girlfriend, and basically she was just a cover up. Cause I always wanted to date a boy. Me and her never had any sexual contact. We never had nothing. All we did was kiss, and I didn't even want to do that, but I just did it. But that was just a cover up with me and her. I lost my virginity when I was 19 from somebody in high school. When I was 21, that's when I decided to come out. I decided to come out because my first love motivated me to come out. When I came out, I already knew who I would come out to. I came out first to my brother. My brother and his baby moms. I was at their house one night after a party. I was frustrated. I had just had a fight with my friend from high school. I had a fight with my friend from high school. One night I ended up popping up in my sister-in-law and my brother's house, and I was in fear. I was just tired, Then I had my ex-boyfriend who was in jail, who was motivating me to come out to my parents, motivating me to come out to my family, and all that. So this particular night, after I had to fight with my friend, I had to come to my sister-in-law's house and my brother's house. I was living in fear, angry. I came over there, and me and him was talking to my brother. We were talking, and he asked me about it. I like boys. It was scary to me. I was scared to tell him, but I'm going to tell him. Yes, I did. And I told him that I wanted to be the first to tell my dad and my mom. But he beat me to the punch. He told my dad and my mom. So, when I went to my dad's house, my dad called me and told me to come to his house immediately. I already knew he hadn't already told him. So, when I got there, and this is why I tell people all the time, me and my dad don't see eye to eye right now, but I have to love him because he made me feel free. Because when I told him that I wanted to be a transgender, his response was, well, let me back y'all up. A lot of my family didn't know. I went to my dad when I was 18 years old, and I was crying to him. He was working on a car in the backyard. And I walked up to him and I told him, Dad, I just want to be free. He knew exactly what I was talking about. He never judged me. He never downgraded me. He never made me feel bad or nothing. He pulled up from under the car and looked at me in my eyes and said, Mello, Mel, give it time. So I cried. Went on my day. Cried. So back to this day about him calling my phone when I was 21, him calling my phone, telling me to come to his house immediately. So I get up over there, and I told him that I wanted to be a transgender. So he immediately asked me, is I'm happy? And I told him, yes, sir, I am happy with who I am. He said, well, as long as you happy, I'm happy. Because you're my child. And you're going to be a part of me regardless. And I'm always love you. That's what my dad told me. I'm trying to cry. I literally was relieved. I was, it felt like I was floating off gravity. It felt like I had achieved something in life. Let's be clear. My whole family said they knew, but they never wanted to pressure me about it because they probably thought that I was going to feel some type of way, or, you know what I'm saying? So I understand, and I respect them, and I love them for that, because they did not throw it on me. They did not, bring it up around me. They just respected wherever float my boat. My family on my dad's side was totally with it, and my dad was like my biggest supporter, my biggest supporter, you know what I'm saying? Like, he told me, whatever you choose to be in life, you do that, because only you have to live for you. And I'm going to love you regardless. My aunts, they make me feel so welcome. And I have to love them for that, because it's people in this world, individuals in this world that's gay, that's transgender, that's struggling with that situation with their parents and their family not accepting them, But I'm going to say this also, though, when you're at a certain age, you have to abide by your parents' rules, because you're not grown enough to make your own decisions in life. No matter what you want to do in life, you have to abide by your parents' rules until you get grown enough to make your own decision, do what you choose to do. That's why I feel like 21 was the perfect time for me to come out to my parents, because I was in my own place, I had my own car, I was working, take care of myself. So I'm not in they house anymore, it ain't home anymore. I'm in my own home. And he also told me, whatever goes on between you and what you do at your house is your business, because you're your own individual and you are grown to do what you want to do. So despite me and my dad is not talking at the moment, I want him to know that, I love him, and I will always love him, because when the odds was against me and I thought that he was going to hate me, abandon me, disown me, he did it, He hugged me and told me that I love you, You my child, So I feel like this my best friend, Even though we're not talking right now, and push kind of shove, he need me, I'm there, because I have a great dad in our reality, I have great siblings, I have great family, and I don't want nobody to go in thinking that, it's easy coming out, because it's not. But what does make it easy, if you have a good support system, a good family that understands that who don't want to be judged shouldn't judge, Who are you to judge anyone? No sin is greater than the other, and no hermit is better than the other. So how can you judge someone on how they want to be happy in life? You're not able to do that. But at the age of 21, I came out, yeah. It was a breeze, If it was a breeze for my family, it wasn't a breeze for me, because you have to think about every day I'm going home living in fear. I'm going home angry, while everybody else is going home sleeping peacefully, because they're comfortable with who they are, and I wasn't comfortable with who I was. You know what I'm saying? So I had to adapt to what makes me happy. What makes me happy. And that's what makes me happy. So that's what I do. I do what makes me happy. And this world would be a totally better world if everybody mind their own business and let others live their life for who they are and how they want to live their life. Period. Period. And this is for all the transgenders, all the gays, all the people who's battling, coming out. Free yourself. Live life. Be happy. Because if you're going to accept me. If you're not, still live life for you. Do what makes you happy. Stop allowing people to tell you that you cannot when you can. Yes, you can. Period. You're able to. Yes, you can. Do what makes you happy in life. And let me also say this. Coming out to my family, coming out to my siblings, coming out to my friends, you lose some friends, you lose some family, you lose some siblings. But guess what? In that reality, the real gonna stand and the fake gonna divide. So whatever you left with, cherish them and love them the way they love you. And you will be happy and live life. Period. My mom became my best friend. My dad, we're not talking right now, but I know when push comes to shove, I'm coming for him. I'm there. My siblings, we talk every day. Me and my cousins, we talk every day. Coming out is a big relief. I promise you, it will bring you closer to your family because you're not living in fear anymore. I'm back. Living in fear. Living in fear can cause you anger problems. Living in fear can cause you distance from the family and the ones who really love you. Because you're living in fear because you're scared and you're afraid of how people will view you and how people will judge you. But you have to learn to live life and overcome your fear and do what makes you happy. Honestly, fear. Fear is a big thing when it comes to transgendering and gays and stuff like that because you're living in fear. And I say that because when I was living in fear, I was always angry. You know, I was always fighting. I was always going to jail. I was always, on videos fighting, on videos going to jail because I was angry because I couldn't come out and express myself to my family. Thinking my family was not going to accept me. Thinking my family wasn't going to love me. Thinking my family wasn't going to disown me. Living in fear. Afraid to live for myself. But now I'm at the age of what I am now. I'm 29. As you can see, from the ages from 21 to 29, I said I want to do things my way. Going back to the timeline of my age of the 21 to 29, I said I was going to do things my way. I'm going to talk to who I want to. I'm going to date who I want to. I'm going to do what I want to the way I want to do it because I am living for me. I'm not living for anyone else. I am living for me. So to all you gays, all you trans, all you undercovers, all you trays, live for you. And a message to you undercovers and you trays, if you're ashamed of what you're doing, if you're ashamed of what you're doing, why are you doing it? Free yourself. Quit dibbing and dabbing from a woman to a man and to a man to a woman. That's how diseases get spread. Live your life freely and pick a side and stay there. That's just the truth. I feel in my heart that freeing yourself is one of the best feelings in the world. And I thank you all for taking the time out to watch the video about my timeline from months until the age of 29. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all, please watch and subscribe. Thank you all for staying tuned and following me. And I promise to keep you all posted about my life. And I promise to keep y'all updated about my life. And I promise to love each and every one of you. And I really thank and appreciate y'all so much. And I will be vlogging all Christmas Day tomorrow. So you all can catch me vlogging, or y'all can catch the video tomorrow night. So please stay tuned. And I pray for you all. And I love you all. Please subscribe and watch. And I'm out.